Welcome to Milwaukee.
Nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Many of us call Milwaukee home. Some of us were born here. Others came from foreign lands. This particular home houses French immigrant Jacques Chaumet. Jacques and I sit down to take a closer look into the life of an immigrant who gave up his home in France in order to find adventure in America. Get ready for the ride.
Region, in a town called Le Puy-en-Velay.
Le Puy-en-Velay?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in like center France, but more in the south. It's in the mountain region.
Okay.
It's like the old volcano of France.
The old volcano of France?
Yes.
Has it ever exploded?
Yeah, about 10, 12, 15 centuries ago, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like flat mountains. Lots of rocks from the volcanoes.
So way different than Milwaukee.
Yes, sure.
Although Jacques loved his hometown in France, he felt a void in his life. He needed to find a place of more adventure, so he packed his belongings and headed for the U.S. in search of the American dream, despite protests from his family. What made you decide to come here?
To Milwaukee?
Yeah.
I guess adventure of life.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
How old were you when you first moved here?
That was in 1997, so I was 34 years old.
34.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know English?
I thought I did.
Yeah, like, so...
Actually, what happened was, before I came here, I used to live in Santa Fe, New Mexico for 5 years. And I met someone over there that I fell in love with.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she was from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Unfortunately.
So 2 kids later, she wanted to move back home, and I wasn't too happy about it. But since we had kids together,
You would accommodate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was in 97, and in 2001 we decided to start like a little coffee shop together.
Okay.
Right across the street on 2nd and Washington.
Yeah.
Right where Braze is.
Even though Jacques had left his hometown in France for the fast-paced life in America, Jacques still found difficulty in connecting with the people here in the United States. He even admitted that some people were cold to him.
Yeah, it was very hard to just, I mean, people are nice and friendly and all that, but it's a whole different culture than what I'm used to.
Luckily, Jacques was able to start a new life in Milwaukee, opening up his own cafe. However, this new job did not come without its own set of obstacles.
2001. Actually, we opened the door in August 3rd, 2001, which was 5 weeks before September 11th.
Oh, wow.
So it was like the worst time to open a
Oh my
restaurant.
gosh, I bet.
So yeah, I went through a lot. But I guess just like people say, it builds character and you learn and you make mistakes and you learn from your mistakes and you get better.
For sure.
And we had our ups and downs, and a couple of times I almost went out of business, but then I stick with it and things got better, and
Yeah, you
I
get
ended
back
up
on your
moving
feet.
in this building, which is good because it's a bigger building with a big kitchen. And also it's my building and I own it.
Yeah.
And before I was renting.
Yeah. That must feel nice.
And my landlord was crazy. So that's I didn't mention that, but that's really difficult to start a business into someone else's building,
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine.
because basically they want you to do all the work, and then once you did all that, then they want to make all the money just watching you work.
Right. It's just like,
Just
no,
keep
like,
raising your rent, and because basically the way landlord thinks is, if you do good business, it's not because of you, it's because of the location. Therefore, your rent should go up.
it's not fair though.
Well, that's the way it works.
But it's life,
That's
I
the way it works.
guess.
You don't like it? Bye.
Right.
Next. Twice the rent.
Jacques feels there is no French community in Milwaukee, so he's almost entitled to bring a piece of France to this city.
What's hard here is that people are always under the pressure. Time, because time is money. So we always want, even at night, even if we come to relax, we just want things like 10-15 minutes. If it takes longer than 15 minutes, like, oh, what's going on in the kitchen? How come it takes so long? Meanwhile, the restaurant is full. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hard. Actually,
Jacques endured a lot of obstacles, but in the end, he was able to make his dream come true.
so in a way, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you want to start a business and you're willing to work hard, then America is a good place for you.
Despite all of the challenges Jacques endured throughout his transition of a small town in France to the big city of Milwaukee, Jacques has proved that the American dream is still possible. Such stories as these will hopefully help to inspire people who may be thinking of making a similar transition in the future. Home is wherever you find love.